Hello again, this is Richard from Parchment Craft Australia. This video is another demonstration of our double up templates. This time we're using a lightbox and we'll be using coloured paper and cardstock. The template is sitting here on the lightbox now. Once the light's turned on, you can clearly see all the lines. It changes from black to clear or to the white light. To help concentrate your eyes on the template itself, we've developed a outside mask around the outside here. It's made of foam, black foam, and it just lays over the top. As you can see, once that's removed, all this outside light is quite bright and distracts from the actual template itself. So using the mask makes it easier on your eyes. You can also make one up out of black paper or material or anything you like. But we do have them available for sale. Before starting the actual demonstration of embossing, I'll show you how a few coloured papers look like over the template. That's just a 100 gram colour copy white paper. This one is a 125 gram gloss paper, white. This one is 200 gram white cardstock. This is a 125 gram pearlescent paper, coloured paper. Now at this stage, as we're going into the colours, what I'll do is I'll turn the overhead light off and you'll be able to see all the template much easier. So as you can see, it shows up quite well, and as you're embossing you can see where you're going easily, clearly. This is another pearlescent paper. It's a slight grey in colour. That's 125 gram as well. And this is a 150 gram grey pearlescent paper. And once again, you can still see through. Now, this one is a silver foil paper. I'll just turn the light back on. As you can see, it's very reflective. I'll turn it off again. And you turn it so your foil or your silver is face down, because you're going to emboss through from the white. That's a 150 gram, and you can see through that easily. The same thing again in a gold. This is a gold foil or cardstock, 150 gram. It's a bit difficult to see with the actual camera, but an actual person you can see it quite clearly. And this is a silver foil mylar. That comes up very well when it's embossed, as you'll see later. And this one is like a rainbow mylar. You don't see much difference, but there is colour there. Now some solid colours. This is 125 gram blue. $125 yellow. $125 green. And 125 red. So there's quite a range of colours, different coloured paper and types of paper and thicknesses. It's a matter of actually trialling them yourself to see what works and what doesn't work, and wherever possible use a smoother type of paper rather than a fibrous paper. When it comes to embossing paper on the template on a light box, There are a number of ways you can actually fix the paper to the template. You can use dots of blue tack scattered around the place where you're not actually going to emboss, and stick it on and emboss that way. Or you can remove the masking frame and place your paper on the template like so, and then using masking tape, sorry, not masking tape, magic tape, you can stick the actual paper directly onto your lightbox and then position the mask back over the top, which is held in place with blue tack, and then carry on and emboss that way. That works quite well. Another method, I'll just remove this tape, is that you can use your support frame and place that over the top. The colour will help diffuse a bit of the light, and again place your paper on top and stick your paper to the actual support frame and carry on that way. It's a matter of choice of which one you prefer. For this video I'll continue to use the lightbox masking frame. So I'll just remove that. That was clever. Tore the paper. The actual template, I've got a couple of dots of blue tack underneath it just to hold it in place so it doesn't move around on the lightbox. The paper I'm going to demonstrate first is this pearlescent grey paper. It's about 150 gram in weight, and I'll use it by removing the mask and placing the paper directly over the top of the template and sticking the paper to the surface of the lightbox. Then I'll replace the mask to block out any light. Now, so that you can see this better, I'll turn the overhead light off. And of course we have to rub the paper surface with a tumble dryer sheet to give a slip for the ball tool. And when you use the double up templates for coloured paper or cardstock, you use your small ball as the embossing tool. I'll just go around large rectangles. As you can see, the embossing shows up quite well there from the reverse side. We use the pearlescent paper to do a demonstration with because the light reflects off it and you can see the highlights from the embossing. I'm going to add a couple of inserts into this. Okay, I've changed templates there. I've put in the Double Ups Flowers, Simply Flowers 15 template, and I'll need to remove the mask. I'll reposition the paper so that roughly this cactus is in the middle down the bottom. Stick the paper down. and reposition the mask. If I create my own shadow over the surface, you can actually see the light quite well, the design quite well, so I'll leave the light on and do the embossing, again using the small ball. This paper embosses quite well. By using your shadow on the paper, it's just stopping the light reflecting. It has the same effect as turning the light off. Okay, that's all done. As you can see, it's been embossed quite well. Now I'll change this again and use another template to put some words in. I've placed another small template with the words Happy Birthday underneath, so I'll emboss that now. I'll just cover up the light, and again using the small ball tool, and I'll put my shadow over the top. And there it is, finished. Remove it and see what it looks like. As you can see, the embossing's come up quite well, nice and clear. It's just a matter of cutting that out and stick that onto a piece of cardstock. Add any extra toppers or colour, whether you want to colour it in or paint it, and you'll have a lovely finished card. Once again, this is the silver or mirror foil face down on the template. I've stuck it onto the light box with tape. I'll reposition my mask. I'll turn the light off so you can see it better. And using the small ball, I'll emboss again. If you happen to slip off the line, it's okay because it doesn't mark the paper, because you're not actually pushing into any of the tracks. The light's coming back on now. Sorry about the brightness. And as you can see the embossed line. Too reflective, but you can get the idea. Do the same again with 200-gram reflective gold cardstock. It's another popular cardstock used for card making. Stick it down with tape and reposition the masking frame and turn the lights off. You can't see this very well, or the video camera's not picking up very well, but I can see it, as I'm doing it. So I'll just emboss a couple of squares or rectangles. You'll get the idea. Okay, the light's coming back on. Turn that off. And the same problem, it's too reflective. Oh, there, that's better. So finishing off, there's the template, the double up template, and a embossed gold copy on cardstock, a mylar Christmas tree, comes up very good, and of course the double up on the pink pearlescent. If you have any queries any time regarding any of our templates, it doesn't matter whether it's the new double ups, the easy embossing, or any of our easy edge templates, just send us an email at sales at parchcraftaustralia.com, and we'll get back to you straight away. Hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll have another video shortly showing you how some of these cards that have been embossed on the templates have been painted or coloured in, and you can see the exceptional results you get. Thank you for watching.